somebody's asking. So tonight, or this afternoon actually, because it is a glorious spring day, I'm reviewing Onsetter, a brand new beer from Lincoln Green Brewing Company and their Blackshale Project, which is like basically like their craft beer project. So yeah, there's the bottle. It's a standard design they use with the bottles, and you know, and information on one side about the Blackshale Project and about, you know, the beer itself. So if I can read it, oh, that just tells you where it is. Yeah, bless you. So this is Onsetter is described as an American pale ale packed with headlining hops. Let me get me lighter. I've actually got a magnifying glass, funnily enough. And I just need to find some batteries. Onsetter takes its name from the mining term for a pit bottomer, or person in charge of loading and unloading the cage underground at the bottom of the shaft. So quite interesting, wasn't it? So one of two beers that have just come into bottle at Lincoln Green, and you can look on their website to get all these beers. So just tap in Lincoln Green Brewing Company on the internet, they do. If you live locally as well to Nottingham, in the Nottinghamshire area, you can also use Adventure Beer, and is a top class bloke. You'll get your beers as long as you spend over 15 quid. It's free delivery. Well, 15 quid on beers. I mean, who doesn't spend over 15 quid on beers? So let's crack this beer open. For some reason I can't find my Lincoln Green glass, but the shed is a tip at the moment. So yeah, I hope it's not the one I smashed the other day. I smashed one by mistake, and I pray it's not my Lincoln Green glass, otherwise I will not be happy with myself. I'm getting the weirdest thing. It is that glass as well. Bugger. Not happy with myself for that. Come down the shed for a late one, as it were, and damn. So there's the beer. Lovely, clear. I would say it looks amber in this light, with a nice inch of head. Bit of carbonation on the inside, big frothy head, as you can see. Oh, smells got a nice smell to it at least. Yeah, broke my Lincoln Green glass. Well, I'm fuming there. And the good lady, the lady owner, actually gave it me as well, because I was asking for a glass. I'll have to go and get another one. So yeah, nice looking beer. Definitely fruitiness on the aroma. Oh, good twang. Nice bite. I haven't quite got the flavour yet. Although it is the first beer of the day. It's like 4 o'clock now, I think it is. And 4:15, something like that. First beer of the day. Although it looks like I need to do a clean up in this beer room. It's a tip at the moment. Because I buy beers, I like to Instagram them. I like to make sure that every company that I buy beers from, in some way, whether I do the review or whatever, every company is getting some recognition, be it and just linking to them or tagging them. It all helps, you know. All these little things do help. Reviewing beers like this, it all helps. And you know, I like to be right as well and give good, honest reviews that are positive. Yeah, no, not the. I don't like giving bad reviews anyway, but certainly honest, you know, reviews. Whoa, really got some good poke to it. Really challenging, interesting. On the ABV side of things, it is 5.5%. And like I say, it's only been in bottle about a week. And it's only the fact that I wanted to. I only did a Lincoln Green beer review, I think, last week. So I just wanted to keep the reviews separate. Unless it's draft beer reviews, then I'll do. If I buy stuff on draft, I'll do whatever I get that night. You know, if it's on draft and it's in where I've gone to, you know, and got it poured in, then I'll do it that night, because the beer don't last long that way. Trying to pick out flavours. I swear I'm getting a bit of pine. I think I am anyway. Oh, good tasting beer. And I love the fact that Lincoln Green, through this pandemic, have brought out lots of different bottles of beer. And I spoke to the boss of Lincoln Green, because I actually went, and they're such a nice bloke as well. And if you ever watches, if anybody from Nottingham, if you ever watch, I think his name's Anthony, yeah. And if you ever watch his quirky videos on Lincoln Green Brewing, it makes me laugh. He's got a right personality on him. And it came across as a really lovely person as well. And, you know, in life, you know, be the best person. Be the best person you can. Treat everybody as you would want to be treated. The world would be such a better place. Sadly, a lot of bosses around the world, I've worked for some terrible bosses, and I've worked for some great ones as well. I mean, the one I'm working for now is an absolute star, and, you know, really nice person. Nice, honest, hard-working people. You know, can't fault him. Salt of the earth. Oh, what a little beauty of a beer. Totally enjoying this. I've got another brand new one, St. Clement's as well. So they brought out 2 beers within about a week of each other's. And obviously there's lots of new beers all the time. So if you go to their site, I think it's lincolngreenbrewing.com. But if you just type in Lincoln Green Brewery on the internet, or Lincoln Green, you know, the range of beers now is very good. And some lovely, I mean, Buttermuch, the butterscotch flavoured one, is an absolute box ticking beer. As is Tuck as well, absolute box ticker. An amazing porter, not the strongest. It's not always about the strength though. It's about the taste, the aroma. You know, it doesn't have to be 13%. I mean, I like strong beers, as most people will on this channel will know. But it's not always about the strength. It's about what it delivers. I would love to drink this in a pub and roll on when the beer garden's open. I don't know if Lincoln Green Brewery has actually got any beer garden pubs. There's a little bit of a backstage area at the Robin Hood Little John. There's a station in Hucknall, whether that's got a beer garden. I've never actually been in there. And it is a thing. I'm going to do some pubbing when this is over. And especially when you can go and get your substantial Scotch egg. I do hope the Robin Hood and Little John are doing Scotch eggs, because I'm coming. Yeah. It'll take me half an hour to eat the Scotch egg while I'm drinking. Yay. I'm not daft. I think Scotch egg, pork pies and that, I think that's an interesting... If the rules are rules, then there's always a way to get around that rule by doing that. And I would just do it. I would have Scotch eggs and that. And to be honest, when you're in the pub, bit of Stilton cheese, Scotch eggs, go down lovely with a beer. Nice pairing, you know. Stilton cheese with a nice sweet beer, sweet and sour, you know, the 2 elements together. Oh dear. Not long now anyway. Not long. The end is in sight. You know, it has been a brutal year for the brewery trade. It has, you know, all these people. And it's not just the fact they're not selling beer. People have got bills to pay, rent to pay, gas to pay, and they've got to feed themselves. And then there's the boredom factor as well, because if you're a pub landlord like the folks at the Robin Hood and Little John, a brilliant pub in Arnold. That's a Lincoln Green pub, obviously. That I've gone to since about, I think it was about 2014 first we went in. Because I went in there when I worked at Sainsbury's Arnold, just down the road. So me and my friends, there's Marie. She actually is a regular in there, so she'll be known to the Robin Hood and Little John landlord and landlady. She'll be known. She had a card. Her and husband had, I think, loyalty cards or something. If anybody from Lincoln Green does watch these, please comment. You know, even if you do it not in your Lincoln Green name, you know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to know if you watch as well. I did actually find that the boss of Lincoln Green was watching these videos, which is nice. You know, as a reviewer, but as a fan, you know, reviewer means nothing in a lot of ways. I'm a fan of beers, and I'm a Nottingham person. So to support my Nottingham breweries, and by going down, buying a few beers, every little helps at this moment in time. You know, just by going down, spending whatever you can, you know, it all helps, doesn't it? I do the same with most of the breweries in Nottingham. I might have to go for Adventure Beer to get the beers, because going around each individual brewery, and to be honest, I'm a bit of a, not via anxiety, I bottle it and don't go in, and I send the wife in, and it's not because I'm a wimp, it's just anxiety, although I'm trying to get over that. I did it the other day. I actually went in the other day to the Lincoln Green Brewery shop, and it was nice. He met me, he actually seen me straight away, and it was nice. It was good. It's like I mean, he did actually. I don't know if I should be getting your interview autograph, and I'm like, whoa. It's the way around, mate, by far. You know, I'm the fan. 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. Son wants his daughter. I've told you these videos, I never edit videos. You know, what you see is what you get. And it's the best way to be in life, isn't it? You know, to be right, to be a decent person, and drinking the good stuff. I don't know what it is about these beers, but they just make me reminisce and start going off on a tangent. And, you know, I'm never always about the beer. There's personality goes into reviews. And a love of what you're drinking, you know. It is what it is. It's a lovely beer. I swear I'm getting some sort of marmalade flavours. Am I right? Am I wrong? I may be wrong. You know, you're never always right, you know, on reviews. And I look back sometimes, I think, was I right? You know, did I get it wrong? And there's been out of about near on 2,000 reviews, near. Or have I gone over the 2,000? I've gone over the 2,000. Yeah, so over 2,000 reviews. I've done quite a few re-reviews though, to be fair. So not all original reviews, but there's a lot of own brew as well in that. But yeah, I don't always get it right. But the key thing is, in any review that you listen to on the internet, did he actually enjoy the review? Was there a smile? Because the smile gives the game away. I watch the best reviewers on the internet. People with a lot more subscribers than me, although subscribers don't really mean a lot, really, in the grand scheme of things. If you're a reviewer that knows their stuff, I suppose, you know, there are some very good reviewers out there, and some great people. The beer review community is amazing. I'm glad to be part of it, and those people out there know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm so glad that I am now really part of that community. Whereas for two years, probably 3 months, I wasn't anywhere near the community, took no notice of the community. Now, being a bit more out there, as it were, and it's a great community. You know, never thought people would watch beer reviews, to be honest. And yeah, it's good. So yeah, back to the beer. That's what we're here for, isn't it? I do apologise. I watered my hair before I came out because it was looking terrible. Need an haircut. And I'll get there soon. I'll get the shears out and shave it off. So I love the bite, I love the twang to it. I get different flavours. Maybe right, I may be wrong. I've got a true admiration for these people. Obviously, I don't know the head brewers of Lincoln Green, and don't know the people behind the scenes. I only see the figurehead, you know, the man who does the videos. But obviously, there's more people in the background. There's the good man's wife as well. She's the one who served us 2 or 3 times when we've been in. And actually gave me a free glass that I seem to have broke, and I'm absolutely gutted. I broke the bloody glass. That's what you get for coming down the shed at about 11 o'clock, don't tell the wife. For a quick, what I call a swift one. And I'll go to the spirits section of the Raggy's beer reviews. And I'll quickly neck a bit of a spirit. And I knocked a glass off the other day and it broke. And this is why I'm building the glass wall. So I will buy another glass and to replace it, because I need it. I like themed glasses wherever possible. So totally enjoyed this. All I wanted to now is sleep. I've had a good beer. I just fancy a kip now. I've been at work all day. Done an 8-hour shift at my job, and I work at Cockcliffe House, a hotel. Obviously, it's hospitality, same as the brewery industry. They're all on hold. You know, there's no weddings at the moment. Well, not proper weddings. 15 people to a wedding. I don't even know if weddings are going off at the moment. So all that's coming back soon. And, you know, as a project goes, I'm in a once-in-a-lifetime project to deliver something amazing. And my name's all over it. And so, you know, it's got to be good, because I want it to be good. But I'm also enjoying myself, which is what you should do in a job. If you're in a job you love, you should enjoy yourself. It's all about that enjoying, you know. Don't ever go to work for a job where it's just about the money, because it's boring. You know, life should be about, if you're in a job that you love, then you're happy about what you do. I used to love working at Sainsbury's for those 5 years, working on the beers, wines and spirits. That's an amazing section to work on. Always a bit miffed that they never did enough local beers. They didn't have a local beers section. Asda, Tesco's and Morrison's sell at least some local beers. Local to the East Midlands, that is. Co-op actually have a dedicated local section. Certain co-ops anyway. And Lincoln Green's available in them co-ops. But yeah, it does miff me. You're in that town, it ought to be a thing where it's built in that you sell some of the local brewery beers. It does my boat in then, and it still does my boat in now. You know, but hey, I don't work there anymore, so I can't really voice my opinion. Well, I can. I might even email the new boss and say, look, get some local beers in your Sainsbury's. I might actually do that, you know. I'm not shy in that respect. I'm good on emails. Oh, that was a lovely beer. A brand new beer, Blackshale beer. And I like these Blackshale Project beers. And I love the theming. It's all Nottinghamshire based at Lincoln Green. You know, it's all Robin Hood, Tuck, Little John, and just a few of the names that they do. You know, Hood, not Robin Hood, Hood. Yeah, it's just some of the names of the beers they do, and it's brilliant. So, for me, a nice aroma, subtle but nice. The taste all the way through was amazing. It really was a fantastic beer. And, you know, the sun's out, spring hopefully is here. You know, as a gardener, I want spring to come. I've had enough of the winter. Cold, wet, miserable winter, seeing nobody. You know, it's strange working at a hotel that's a wedding venue and not seeing anybody. It really is strange. And but when the weddings reopen, they get to see the amazingness that I've produced, and that really ticks all my boxes. So out of 5 then, bugging me, I've just gone through the 20-minute barrier. 20-minute barrier on Google means it doesn't show up straight away. It might show up tomorrow morning, which is a ball ache, but hey, it is what it is. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.55 out of 5. And you know, oh, what a beer. Well done, whoever made this beer. One day I would love, you know, all these local breweries, to me, Totally Brewed, Lincoln Green, Lenton Lane, Liquid Light, Neon Raptor, Castle Rock, Blue Monkey, Alter Ego, Bang the Elephant. Oh God, there's so many decent breweries around us. I'm proud of the breweries in Nottingham, and you know, I want to go around each one, maybe doing that even like you know, for the channel, but also for the breweries, doing interviews with the breweries, doing brewery tours, like a brewery tour that shows you around the brewery and a little bit of input, and going from there and really showcasing these amazing breweries we've got. We are lucky. Somebody must be having a party. I can hear some laughing. We are lucky in Nottingham and Nottinghamshire and even Derbyshire and Leicestershire that we've got some of the best breweries in the country. Very lucky. The list of breweries is amazing, absolute, and the beers, oh my God. And I just love supporting them all. So yeah, that's it for this beer review. Like I said, 4.55, did I say? I forget. No, drinking beer makes you forget. It's a good thing sometimes. But yeah, brilliant. And trust me, a friend of mine actually questioned the bottle design, but I actually love the bottle design. It's different. It's, you know where they're from. It doesn't have to be like some of the beers on my beer wall. And spotted that bloody fly or whatever it was. I do random as well. But yeah, anyway, it's all seriousness. Serious note, face on. Yeah, can't fault these people. You know, they make some great beers. And if anybody's ever in Nottingham, and especially for the Robin Hood Beer Festival, you know, there may well be fellow fans of, not fans of the channel, friends of the channel. I hate the word fans. You know, just because you're on YouTube. I just hate that word. I hate the word subscribers as well. Friends of the channel. You know, there may be a load of us come Robin Hood Beer Festival, meeting up the beer room, all going into town, and I want to take them around all the local breweries and pick out beers for them. You know, I'm absolutely looking forward to it. And yeah, it's going to be great. You know, meeting virtual friends. And if anything the last year has done to all of us is there's more virtual friends out there than we've had real friends. You know, unless you've got a wide circle of friends. And it's so, if COVID's done anything good, that is the good side of COVID. Plus COVID, to be honest, lockdowns has made the channel explode in a lot of ways. And coming into the community again has made it go further. It's been a great time, been a great journey. And, you know, from the bottom of my heart, thank you everyone out there. And thanks for the beer also. Oh, can't wait for St. Clement's, although I need to give it a few days because I don't like to give too much focus to any one brewery because there's so many decent breweries out there. But yeah, fantastic brewery, Lincoln Green Brewery. Search them on the internet because, you know, I mean, they do good merch as well. Beanie hats, t-shirts. I must get myself a t-shirt at some stage, but I want a Lincoln Green colour t-shirt. And I think they're out of stock at the moment, so I was looking at that last time I went in the shop. But yeah, you know, supporting good breweries. That's how it should be. All breweries really, but especially the good breweries. Cheers. Onsetter. Oh, that was a banging beer. And it does say on the front, hoppy, fruity and crisp. I'll agree with that. Cheers.